was a lot I was thinking about last night. Even like right now I have to take a breath. The anxiety is kind of up today, to be honest, for multiple reasons. I mean, I'm not going to share one of them just because it's like, girl. But another one was just like last night. So, okay. I'm a mess. Okay, I'm getting Taco Bell. Did I mention that? I just feel like Ashley Barrett right now, just like out of breath and anxious. If you've been watching my channel, which I don't have any consistent viewers, which is like fine, but at the beginning of May, I went on a date with someone and it was just like a whole thing, and he kind of led me on in my opinion, but also at the same time, like I was a little bit overly obsessed with him. And that leads me to my point right now, which was like, I blocked him a while back after having like a quick exchange, like, you know the video of Tati Westbrook? Like I'm having a heart attack.
I'm having a heart attack.
I hope I'm not. Oh god. After Taco Bell, I might as well be. I've been fucking eating it like every day, but it's actually a lot. I get snacks there, but like I don't have like a full meal, so it doesn't count. Amber Lynn. Who? But on Saturday I was working and I reinstalled Hinge because I was like so desperate for validation. That's another thing that I want to talk about, but I want to block this guy on Hinge just to make sure like I didn't have to see him and, you know, be reminded of like any sore feelings. And out of just like the impulse, I unblocked him to see this like whole message kind of explaining a little bit why he fell out of interest with me, and to me it made a lot of sense. And at first I was almost like, when I first opened it I felt pure panic because I'm like, I fucked up. Like I really fucked up. Like I completely iced someone out and I completely left them in the dark. And now I'm the villain in this scenario. I'm the bad person. I was the person who did it wrong. I completely cut this guy off and I should have been more mature. I should have been like more like amicable. I should have been like an adult. At the end of the day, I don't think I had the capacity to do those things because it's over a month later and I am still feeling similar feelings to a guy that I met up with twice and talked to for a week. And I think this is a little different because I get desperate when people don't give me much to work with. That's when I start getting obsessive, I feel like. But so I feel like in a more kind of reciprocative environment with like a person who actually likes me, I feel like I would be a little bit better about it. But yeah, just like a lot can be said. And what I will say is that I'm like, do I let this person go? Like, so I opened that text out and I felt pure panic, and then I read it and I felt kind of like almost like a relief, like wow, hey, like maybe I was blaming myself for the wrong reasons. Like maybe it wasn't because I wasn't attractive enough or like desirable enough or inexperienced or anything like that, or that I came off too like obsessive. But maybe it was just the fact that there was this one specific like thing, and it was something I talked to him about. It was about my gender identity. I'm like, I'm very confused right now. Like I don't really understand where I'm at, and I'm just experimenting. And you know, I could be trans, I could be cis. I don't really have a full like pulse on that. And I get this text. It was from the day that I texted him, but so I didn't see it, but it went through after I unblocked him, obviously. And like, it's just like, I don't know if I could like feel comfortable with like being so, like with someone who is like kind of unsure about the gender identity. I'm like, you know what, that is like a very fair point, and I obviously see his side, and that's why I felt like a lot of relief, because it was just like, okay, like maybe the powers that be, maybe I was overestimating all of the things that I did wrong. Like I was like, did I come off too obsessive? Did I come off to this, to that? Was it because I wear makeup? Was it because I act too gay? Was it because I don't have like the correct music taste? And just a lot of overthinking. So to have that kind of concise closure, that like answer really did help, but then it's just like the whole scenario all over again, and I just overanalyze it all over again and all over again. It's just like so paradoxical and so never ending, and it just is, it hurts to keep doing, it hurts to give so much time and energy and thought power into someone who doesn't even care about me. And I don't even mean that in the way where it's like, oh, if he saw me die, he wouldn't even care. Like, into someone that I really liked, but he didn't like me back. It literally hurts. Like, a month later, still almost being in that same exact position. And I'm like, how the fuck do I just move on? I don't understand. But I also think it's because of my inexperience, because I don't go on dates and I don't get asked out and I don't think people really find me attractive or anything. So to have this like one guy that was like kissing me and like actually found me like sexually appealing and romantically interested, or at least the guise of it, really filled me with a lot of life. And so to have that just taken away, not even taken away, getting iced out myself, having to ask him, why aren't you interested in me anymore, instead of having that told to me, it was just like a lot, and it still is a lot. And it's just like, it's a month later, and I just want to be over with this because he doesn't care about me. I don't want to care about him. I don't want to keep going back and forth. I don't want to keep doing this and that. It's so time consuming. It literally takes hours off of my sleep schedule. Like, I would just be fucking up, like imagining all of the things that I would say to him, and it's just so tired. And it's like, it's just like too much, you know? Like, I'm turning to Taco Bell, if you couldn't tell. It's just too much. And then, like I said, I overanalyze it, and I'm just like, that's a poor excuse to give someone. I mean, obviously he has his preferences. Hold on.
Hello, welcome to Taco Bell. Are you checking in with the mobile app to earn rewards today?
Yes.
What's the name?
Nectarios.
Look it on the screen.
Yes.
Oops, watch the window, okay?
Thank you.
Of course.
I got rejected from this Taco Bell, and I come here like every day. I don't care. Hi. Thank you. That guy's trade. It's kind of cute. Maybe we should ask him out. I can get a discount here because I come here so often. Okay, I'm like it really like is so anxiety inducing, but also I just like am anxious right now. Like, whatever, no one cares. Revolutionary concept. Fucking first world citizen has a anxiety episode. It's so revolutionary. Oh, it's off center. No. My skin look good though. Like, Daddy, can I get my shit? Oh my god, the heat. Ah. There's like too much happening right now. Like, I'm overstimulated. It's like raining. I'm hungry. I'm anxious. I just had a Baja Blast. Oh my god, fentanyl trade. Kinda cute too.
How do you say your name?
Nectarios.
Pretty cool.
Thanks.
Have a nice day.
I like your nails.
Thank you. You be safe.
Yeah, see you. Fentanyl trade was kind of cute, I can't lie. He was a little cracked out. He looked a little emaciated. I like that as a man. See, my wounds are healing. I'm already moving on to the next best thing, worst thing, but he was cute. He was cute. He was so cute. And y'all hear he was like, your name. This is this is call me by your name too, bitch. Taco Bell. Taco Bell, call me by your name. He called me by my name and I heard him by his. And I made up a nickname when I was young, glamorizing my youth, glamorizing everything wrong with America, the epidemic of drugs, the epidemic of fentanyl, the abundance of something that we too clearly have, something that we want, but something we can't have. We want the silence in our minds, the silence of a drug. Yeah, I'm doing slam poetry in my car, and it's really not smoke. Anywho, where was I before I met that ultra my new man? The man who's gonna solve my... Okay, I'm gonna stop. It's not even funny. I need to turn the heat down. It's like actually bad. It's cold. By the way, it's like 60 degrees today. Like, it's actually fucking cold. So then I was just over-analyzing his message and just being like... Because it's like, okay, let me get angry about it. It's a month later and I'm still doing this bullshit. Okay, listen. In the first message he says, I think we're looking for different things, and like, I don't want to disappoint you. Like, I think, you know, I like you're looking for commitment. I don't know if I can give that to you. I was like, okay. But then in the same breath, it's like, oh, this is what makes me uncomfortable about you. Here's the reason. And obviously it's a valid reason. It's valid in the sense where it's like, okay, like, you have a preference, fine, whatever. But it's disingenuous to send me this first text about commitment, and then it's just like, oh, I could commit to you, like, but I am uncomfortable because of this. And I'm like, you should have just led with that. I would have appreciated it. But I understand that people, we don't want to hurt each other, so we come from like all of these like slandering perspectives and just like, oh, like, it's not you, it's me, like, but it really is the other person at the end of the day. And that's all I want to hear. I just want the bluntness. I don't want this like slanderous bullshit and like, you know, dancing around and writing around the problem. And he puts in the second text, he's like, I don't think like I don't know what I can do for you. Like, I don't know like what to do. I'm like, you're not my therapist. What? Like, what do you mean? What do you want me? What do I want you to do for me? Like, I don't want you to fix my gender identity problems. Like, that's such like a first world fucking poetic struggle. Like, I can write about it on my own and figure it out myself. Like, I don't need another person to... I don't need a man. I don't need a relationship to support me like a column. I have friends. I have family. I have people that I can trust. I don't need you for that. And that is like one of the things where I'm just like, so... why is the radio on? Shut up. Shut up! I don't know. And I just like, whatever. The point is, it felt disingenuous. And it felt more like an excuse as opposed to like, oh, like, I don't like this about you, you know? You know, like, what, I can't do something for you. I'm like, I know at the end of the day, my femininity makes you uncomfortable regardless of my gender identity, because I am a male presenting person, and that's how you see me as a gay man, and you have all of these ideals of what a man should be and look like and present. Like, is my transmission like shitting its fucking vagina out? Like, what's going on? And you have all these like conceptions about what it means to be masculine, and like, you know, you might see me as a twink and like an effeminate guy, but there are constraints to that identity where it's like, you see me in a palatable way. You see me in the way that you want to see me, you know, like, as like, all feminine, like, you know, wears like baby tees and like maybe like a little woman's dainty tank top or like whatever, and like, oh, like, and some earrings and some painted nails, and I'm all like a little e-boy, but that's it. You don't see me like, oh, I can put on lashes and like a skimpy outfit and something that looks more like I'm a quote-unquote girl, and you're uncomfortable by that. That's what you're uncomfortable by. You're not uncomfortable with the like fucking like idea of gender. Like, you can't help me. Like, you can't save me. You can't do something for me. And I'm just like, that's not like, that's never what I've seen a relationship as, where it's like, I'm gonna like fix you. And it's just like, I think I could be in a relationship with someone who doesn't understand like the exact problems that I go through, because even if we just remove this entire scenario and go change it and like add like, let's say like POV, there's person A and person B, and person A has been abused all of their life and person B has not. Sure, if person B has gotten abused, they could probably better support person A, but you don't need actual experience to have empathy. Like, I don't understand. Like, so for me, that's where I was like, that's where I know it was just slandering bullshit and him just trying to be some like fucking degrade poet and just be like, I can't help you, like I can't save you, like I'm not Lana. And I'm just like, bitch, like girl. And I just thought it was really stupid. And then I overthought that all night. I did actually go to bed, but like then I would feel this like because I texted him back on Saturday. I said, hey, I blocked you. I don't mean any disrespect. That's just how I personally get over someone. And, you know, I saw your message and I would love to be friendly with you. But in the same breath, I don't know if I can be your friend. Like, I can be friendly to you. I can see you on the street and say, hey dude, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Whoever you're with, if you're with a boy, if you're with a date or whatever, like, it's good to see you. This is like nice to meet you. Like, oh my god, like this, that, the third, like very superficial bullshit. And I can be kind about it and I can mean that. But I can't be your friend. I can't be someone's friend who I've seen your dick and I've kissed and made out with you and you've touched me. Like, and even though we didn't do too much of that, it still meant something for me. And I don't want to be engaging with a fucking person that means nothing to you. And that was the like third thing that I was gonna bring up, where it's just like, you send me this whole text where I have talked about my gender since the first fucking date, and you seem to have no problem with it back then on the first date, and then the second date you had no problem touching me and engaging with me and using me for my body and for my fucking looks, and then just completely turning around and saying like you had this magical problem with it. And I understand that you can change your mind about things, but again, it's just fucking disingenuous. Like, if you're not 100% on it, why would you do it to me? So it just feels really convenient that you suddenly want to help me, but you used me for my body. And now all of a sudden you're such a poet. And you care so much. About my problems. When it's all, you had no problem touching me. You had no problem kissing me. You had no problem showing me everything that I asked for. Which is fine. But how does that mean how does that mean fucking nothing to you? I just don't get it. Like, I'm not built for being nonchalant and casual, because I'm like, he had his own problems, whatever. I'm not gonna comment on his sexual identity. Alright, I'm gonna eat my Taco Bell because this topic is so tired, and the last thing that I want is to go back to college and still be thinking about this. Done. Okay. If I make another video on this, find me in the streets, punch me in the face, waterboard me on a bench, and tell me to shut the fuck up. Thank you.